Wow. Okay, actually I feel like I found the perfect color ink for it. I'm so happy about that. Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm Daisy from Yoseka Stationery, and today's video we are going to be unboxing a very exciting new pen here at Yoseka. It is our Yoseka exclusive Platinum Century 3776 fountain pen that we're really excited to finally release. This pen has actually been in the works at Yoseka for about maybe 2.5 years now. It has been a long time coming. It's been something that Yoseka has repeatedly asked Platinum if they would make with us, and we are really excited to be the first US retailer shop to have a Platinum exclusive fountain pen. So it's quite an honor, and it's been a long time coming, and I'm really excited to finally be able to share it with you all. The name of our Yoseka exclusive Platinum Century 3776 is Greenpoint, after the neighborhood of our shop, and I'll go into a little bit more behind the story behind the name in the video, but the rest of the video will be taking a first look at the colors of the fountain pen, unboxing the pen, inking the pen, having a first write with it, and just telling you guys a little bit of the story behind this fountain pen that took 2 years to make between Platinum and Yoseka. For those of you who don't know what the Platinum 3776 is, we are really excited to be the first US retailer to have an exclusive version of this pen, because it is kind of like Platinum's flagship gold nib fountain pen. It comes with a 14-karat gold nib, and 3776 is named after the height of Mount Fuji. Platinum is one of Japan's big 3 gold nib fountain pens that they are really well known for. There's Pilot, Platinum, and Sailor. So it is really quite an honor to be able to have our own store exclusive Platinum Century 3776, which is really well known if you are into fountain pens, if you're into gold nib fountain pens. It typically comes in a wide range of nib sizes, but on this pen we have it available in extra fine, fine, medium, and broad. So 4 nib sizes available for this pen, and we'll take a look at it right now. Okay, so you can see here that the box that the pen comes in is a pretty standard Platinum box. If you open it up, you can see we've included a couple of Instax photos, just kind of like a cute rustic vibe to go with the story behind this pen. And they say, "Thank you, Yoseka loves Greenpoint." So there's a photo of our storefront, and there's a photo of a building called the Greenpoint Terminal Warehouse, which is right on our block. And you guys can kind of see like this is a very rusty sign. It's a very old building. Greenpoint as a neighborhood has an industrial history to it, and it's obviously very modernized now with lots of high-rise condos going up all around us, but there's something about the mixture of the old industrial brick buildings, such as the one that we're in. Our store is in a really historical building that used to be a rope factory, intermixed with the modern New York City vibes, and that's kind of like what the pen is inspired by. It's inspired by Greenpoint, it's inspired by our palette of green that we love so much. It is actually inspired by our 5th anniversary here in our Yoseka Greenpoint store, which would have happened last year. So we moved here in 2020, and 2025 was going to be our 5th year anniversary in our Yoseka Greenpoint store, which is why we thought it would be a great name for our Platinum pen. Every pen will be coming with some Instax photos like this so that you guys can really get a sense of the feel behind what the story of the pen was, our Greenpoint store, and also Greenpoint as a neighborhood here in New York City. We love being here so much, and this neighborhood has really embraced us. So if you ever visit, you will definitely see the Greenpoint Terminal Warehouse. You will definitely see our green hanging sign over here. And just one more tidbit that I'll add about the Greenpoint Terminal Warehouse. If anybody came to Stationery Fest, that is a stationery festival founded in 2024 that Yoseka first organized in 2024, founded right here in New York, and we held it right in Greenpoint Terminal Warehouse, this building right here. So it really means a lot to us to have some part of this block, this neighborhood, this building reflected in this pen. Okay, so let's take a look at the pen itself. here's the pen, and I brought in this white paper because it's a really light colored pen, and I wanted to be able to show the actual colors of the pen. So it is a green, sort of like a rusty, almost like a sage green color with transparent. It's completely transparent along the cap and the barrel of the pen, with finials that are a slightly different shade of green. But for the most part, when you look at this pen, it is mostly this sort of rusty sage green that is very reminiscent of the Greenpoint terminal warehouse sign rusted over. So this is the pen. As you can see, it has completely transparent color along its cap and its barrel, and it comes with silver or rhodium trim and hardware. So that means the pen has a silver clip and a silver band, and then if you uncap it, the nib itself is also a rhodium colored nib. It is a 14 karat gold nib, so it has all the features of a gold nib that are nice to have, such as softness and wetness. And as I was saying before, this nib comes in a few different nib sizes. There's extra fine, fine, medium, and broad. So something else about Platinum Century 3776 fountain pens that we are really excited to have as a feature on our Yoseka exclusive is this spring-loaded cap right here. This feature is called the slip and seal mechanism, and what this does is basically when you cap it, you are twisting the pen in and it is completely sealing the nib into the cap, which you can see really well here on the transparent pen, so that it creates almost like an airtight seal around the nib, which prevents the nib from drying out with ink. If you go a little while without writing with it, you won't have any issues with the nib drying out and having to wash the pen out or having dried ink stuck in your pen. Okay, so this is the pen, and you can see here it comes with a converter. It is the standard platinum converter, and today we are actually going to be inking the pen up. I looked around our shop, and honestly speaking, I will say that it is a little hard to match the color of this pen exactly because it is really quite a unique color. It's quite light. If you were to match an ink exactly to this shade of green, you might not really be able to see it that well. So I chose something with a little bit more depth to it, a little bit more opacity to it. And what I went with was the Lennon Toolbar Dried Guava, because that is a flavor and just a smell that is super nostalgic for me that I really love. So I'm gonna ink it up. So to ink up, if you haven't used a converter before, what we're gonna do is, this is the converter, by the way. You know, it comes out of the fountain pen very easily. It pops right back in. It doesn't really make any sound or no clicking. It just slides in and it slides out, and you can kind of feel how tight it is, so it's a good grip. So to use the converter, if you've never done that before, what we're going to do is we are going to twist the piston of the converter all the way down, like that. And once it's down, we are going to dip the nib of the fountain pen into the ink and twist on the piston in the other direction so that we can suck the ink up into the actual converter and it will be inked up in the pen. Okay, so I was able to get ink into the converter by twisting up on the piston. Gonna cap it, cap my ink. Okay, so there is our inked up Yoseka exclusive Platinum Century 3776 Greenpoint fountain pen. And this is a medium nib, so I'm just gonna give a first write with it. It should be nice and wet, yeah. Wow. Okay, actually I feel like I found the perfect color ink for it. I'm so happy about that. Okay, so there you have it. That's the Platinum Medium nib. Like I was saying before in the video, this pen does come in a number of nib sizes. Medium is sort of in between. There's extra fine, fine, medium, and broad. So if you like it a little bit finer, I would go fine. If you like it a little bit thicker, I would go broad. But this is, I have to report, dried guava from Lennon Toolbar is possibly the perfect match for it. And I love the way the medium is holding this ink. And I hope you all have enjoyed learning a little bit about our Yoseka exclusive Platinum Century 3776 Greenpoint fountain pen and the story behind why we chose Greenpoint as a name for this fountain pen and what the neighborhood and the history of this particular storefront has meant for our store. It really holds so many memories. 5 years of memories doesn't sound like a lot, but so much has happened in the store. We've grown so much as a team and so many changes, so much growth, so much change, and it really is amazing what has happened in between these walls here in the storefront in the past 5 years. And we thank you all for all of your support because absolutely could not have done it without you. We're really excited to share this new pen with you. And I hope you all enjoyed this video and hearing a little bit of the story behind this fountain pen. Thank you all for watching and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.